Alright guys, it's time to get down and serious with Shooter again, because one thing I've mentioned this before, I can do what I want, I'm small, no one gives a shit, and it's simply, this is just the truth, okay? And people are blinded by the truth because they don't see the whole picture, they don't see the truth and the direct cause behind why people do things. And I'm 16 years old, I'm not saying these are like facts written on paper, but you're blinded by what's right in front of your eyes. You're blinded by the truth, by what you know is true, but you just don't want to say the truth because the truth hurts and you don't want to say this. But this is really the core factor of what we're going to be talking about here. So I just finished watching, I'll link the video and all the videos maybe in the description, but Bad Kid Show episode 16 about they talked about okay, let's see, Raw Instinct, Max versus this Flynn guy, and this whole concept of copying YouTube videos. Now, I can't say I haven't copied a YouTube video. I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, you talk about the same basic things. I'm a search and destroy player. Of course, I'm going to say use a headset. It's more than that, you know what I mean? I'm going to give my personal spots in the games, whether or not they're spots other people use, or what, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you see my titles in my videos. I don't title, like, exactly what's in the video. I can't do that. I talk about so much and go from thing to thing so fast it'd just be pointless. But the main core thing I'm trying to get across here is, why is he mad that he's making the same type of videos? Okay, why is he mad? Okay, I'm not mad if someone were to talk about the same thing I were. Who gives a shit? I mean, even if I were making money, who cares? But don't forget I said money. That's for later. You gotta get aside the fact that why do people get mad that you're making the same content as them? Whether it's trolling, whether it's LOL clips with like there are 10 seconds, whether it's RuneScape guides, Minecraft Let's Plays, Call of Duty Search and Destroy top 5 plays, Search and Destroy, Team Deathmatch, Moabs. Why do other people get mad at you for making that content? Everyone on YouTube, there's billions, millions of people who upload videos to YouTube every day. Millions. You don't believe that. And they're all trying to do the same thing. They all want to make that YouTube money. They all want to get to that point to where they don't have to go to work anymore. They don't have to have a living. They don't have to do anything besides look at a computer. They don't, you know what I mean? That's what they want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But why are they mad about copying the videos? Why is he mad that this person has grown? Because they're sharing views. I cannot stress that enough. You're blinded by the truth. It's not a complicated thing, and you might get hate from this, you might get respect. I'm just saying personal opinions, personal truth, personal experience, personal. I cannot repeat that enough to say that the only reason why TmarTn is mad at this guy and this whole conflict is arising is because TmarTn, instead of getting 400k views on a tips video, is getting 200k, and the other guy's getting the other 200k. That is why, okay? They're splitting the profits. He's not making his YouTube money. He's not making his living. He's not making his billions so he can live the best life. Why? Go get a job. Go do something with yourself, okay? Stop complaining about this gift you've been blessed with and wanting more. You never should want more. I can't tell you how much my parents have pushed that. They say I don't appreciate what I have. I appreciate everything I have. You have no idea how much I appreciate everything they've given me. Even though when they get me mad, I disrespect them in ways that is just appalling, and that I downgrade and I say I would give it all back if I could just go back to the way things were a year ago. You know what I mean? You don't mean that. You don't want to go back. You don't mean it. You won't go back, and just go do something with yourself. There's no reason why you should be complaining about something that you've been blessed with. I mean, that's what makes so many people so good at this whole YouTube thing, because they don't complain about anything. They don't call out people for doing something. And then the one thing here is that was said was that TmarTn was really just fed up about the whole tags thing, about the guy having his name in his tags. Billions of people put TmarTn in their tags. Who gives a shit? But time out. Why are they mad that you're putting him in the tags? Why are they upset that you're in the tags? Because then, instead, when your video's up, on the suggestion box, their video might pop up. If they search TmarTn, their video might pop up. Why? They're taking away the views. They're taking, instead of the person clicking on TmarTn's video, they're clicking on this other guy's video. TmarTn's not getting his view. He's not making his money. That's the only reason why. People, none of this happened 4 or 5 years ago when there was no money, or it's probably 3 years ago. I don't even know. But none of this stuff happened when there was no money because no one cared. Everyone was in it for fun. Now it's business. Now it's business propositions. Now it's physics. Now it's stocks. Now it's everything. And it's ridiculous because you're complaining about nothing. You're mad because you're not making $100 a day instead of $200. Why? Why do you need the kind of money you're making? Some of these people are making so much money they don't know what to do with it, but yet they're still complaining because they're not making the maximum amount they can. You're blinded. Money is the reason. Okay? I don't make money. And if I do, I told you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to walk down to the Oaks with Mike, vlog this shit, and hand them a check for $1,000 and say, do what you please with this. I don't need it. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I mean, it's like that. You can compare this to RuneScape guys. You don't see Silent Core hating on a person with 100 subscribers for making a guide that was similar to his. He doesn't care. You know what I mean? It's just the RuneScape guide. They're just telling you how to get a 99. They're best methods. Everyone has different methods, and most of the methods are exactly the same. Who cares? I mean, I don't know. Right there, the gameplay cut out. But that doesn't matter. I just voice my opinions on this because it hits me, and it's like, I just don't like it because no one sees the truth of it, or no one voices their opinion on the truth of it, because they're afraid of all the hate, and then they're going to say that this is all a joke and it's not about money. It is. The big people are supporting TmarTn because they're friends. These mutual bonds is like, there's everything, you know what I mean? You know, I'm going to support Corey if he does something, and I really don't support his whole friend zone thing, but me and Mike are like, it's just like Corey's an idiot, but we're past that. But I'm going to support my friends and my family, you know what I mean? Like, let's say, I don't know. I can't really make an example here, but let's say someone in YouTube's related to someone else on YouTube, and there's been like a hate thing to one towards them, and you know, trying to break them apart. They're not going to break apart their family. You can't. You're not going to just you can't permanently lodge your family. You know, I can have a perfect example of people in my family who try to break away from the family. You just can't do it. It's just not going to work. And if you want me to talk about that, I can. But I'm just saying, guys. The only reason why they're mad because they're making the same type of videos is because they're splitting views. They're splitting views, splitting profits, splitting money. Money. Woo! Money. Okay? If there wasn't money, they wouldn't be mad about splitting views. They wouldn't care about splitting views. But they're splitting views, and that's why. Might touch on this tomorrow on the podcast or today. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, I've done 3 commentaries today on relevant things that I've heard in videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and feel free to share this video whoever you want. I'm just saying, I voiced it. It's the truth. Personal opinions, take it or leave it. Views equal money. Without money, everyone's a bitch. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I just watched that iFlyILLINI guy, whatever his name is, video, and I just wanted to get my facts straight before I said this. One of the reasons why I do this facts thing is because me personally, I don't like to voice my opinions on things unless I have the whole story, know the facts. To be completely honest, my viewpoint from the previous may have changed a tad bit, but not much. I wrote a couple things down, and after his video, we can clearly see that it's a sympathy video. He's a little bitch. And one thing I can thank my dad for, and my mom too, is simply pushing in my head that why the fuck? Who cares if he took your content? Who the hell in the earth on this whole entire planet gives a fuck who took content from who? Who cares? It's a fucking game. Doesn't mean anything. It's supposed to be for fun. Who cares? Come on, man. I mean, that's just something that really pisses me off. It seems ignorant or like just selfish to say, but who fucking cares? I mean, sorry, I just had to get that off my chest right there. That's bottom line. But here's something you said. The one guy, what's his name? I don't know. Let's look really fast. I'm gonna get my facts straight here. Max, or Raw Instinct, I think his name was. Yep. He has over 200k subscribers, and he says someone with them says about a shout out, and then he's got this other guy who's got 30k subscribers and saying he'd gladly get a shout out. Well, no shit, the 30k subscriber guys will gladly like your video. He's got 30k subs. Why wouldn't he do it? He ain't making bucks. He ain't got nothing to lose. Why wouldn't he do it? Alright, that's just a dumb example. And then other than that, I was gonna pull him off about this whole money, about him and YouTube and doing it for fun. But buddy, when you say you were having trouble during your last semester of high school producing content. Dude, if you're worried about college, don't worry about the content. Don't worry about getting content out. If I have to stop making YouTube videos to get good grades in school, I'll do it. If I have to stop making YouTube videos to go to work, I'll do it. That stuff's more important than this. This is supposed to be for fun. Alright? And then he said he was a second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force. And you can tell here simply that I know for a fact that he did ROTC, because I know quite a tad bit about that, believe it or not. I was 16 years old and I know something about that shit. My dad didn't do it. He was really upset about that, but he knows people that have. And so is one of the reasons why he wants me to do it, because I just want to be in the military and be done with it. But he says I should get something out of it. It makes sense here, because he said this is last semester and that now he's a lieutenant. It makes sense that he can do that. Clearly because you'd go to college first most of the time on ROTC, and then you'd be an officer, which means you could fly a jet. So that's a legit thing. But the whole concept of him worrying about college and video content doesn't make sense to me, especially if you're small. Why does it matter unless you're trying to bring in some money? And ROTC pays for everything, college-wise and everything. So, yeah, ouch. But yeah, that's just it. My personal opinions after saying that. I had to get that off my chest. And remember, personal thoughts. Share the video. I know I'm ignorant, aren't I? Like that video. Like that video. Like it. Like it. Like it. I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a hoot. But thanks for watching, and